All right, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ben 10, or as I like to call it, episode 8, but I'm assuming that's what everyone calls it because, you know, that's the episode that we're on. We are on episode 8, and we are coming off the heels of what I find to be a pretty surprising episode. Episode 7 was incredible in more ways than one. We got to see Ben transform into a new alien, this kind of plant-like creature that helped them save the day and get out of Camp Fear. And I don't know what to call the alien right now. I'm calling it Thorn, but I'm sure it has an official name. So let me know in the comments what you originally named this alien when you first encountered it. But it was actually pretty cool. I don't even think we saw the full extent of this alien's abilities, but I can't tell you the hype that I feel when we do get a new alien announced, especially coming off the heels of season 1, in which I always imagined there was only, you know, one alien that Ben could transform into. So it's been a really nice surprise coming into these episodes and seeing Ben transform into something different. And so I'm excited to see what kind of floodgates open now, knowing that there's even more aliens that Ben could transform into. And so I'm really excited about that. Outside of that, this season has been super exciting, super fun. And I feel like as we get closer, you know, we're in the second half of season 2. And as we get closer to the end of season 2, I feel like we're really going to start to see in these next couple episodes, the plot really push forward. At least that's my hope. And so we'll kind of see, is this going to be another villain of the week episode? Or are we actually going to get to see some action, maybe the return of Vilgax or something like that? That is what I'm hoping to see in this episode. And so without further ado, we're going to dive in. Before we get into that, guys, if you enjoy the content, let me know by dropping a like on this video. It's super easy, free to do. Comment down below what has been your favorite episode so far. And of course, thank you again for your support and your encouragement as we dive into the world of Ben 10. I've been loving this series so far, and I cannot wait to share more with you. Without further ado, I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into season 2, episode 8 of Ben 10. Isn't it always? Brother, there's always something wrong. It's the perfect way to start this episode. Uh-oh. Some form of earthquake, perhaps? What the heck is that? Oh no, don't tell me somebody puts it on. Brother, if you see a mask fall from the sky, just go the other way. Meanwhile, Ben and the gang.
What do you think?
We're driving.
What's the crunchy stuff?
Dung beetles.
Oh no.
What? Too spicy? You'll get used to it.
Grandpa, don't you have like cereal or something? You know?
It's the key to the most powerful and destructive weapon ever created.
Of course it is. And of course it's found in Texas.
Of Apu.
Of all places.
What kind of alien is that?
Not alien. Mayan. Echua was a
Oh,
Mayan.
so even worse.
Sounds like just the kind of thing the world's most powerful 10-year-old boy should have.
No.
Whoever controls the sword controls the destiny of man, and I will not let it fall into the wrong hands.
How did it get out of your hands to begin with? It seems like Grandpa can't seem to retire.
You go alien and sneak in, then open the side door for us.
Don't you mean break in?
Ben, I haven't time to explain how important it is for us to get the map.
You know you can, Grandpa.
Yo, he is not playing around.
He's so intense.
Well, it's like the fate of the world.
Will ya? He's trying to save the world.
That might be the first time I agree with Gwen. Here we go. It's time for the MVP. Gray matter. That's gray matter, right? I'm pretty sure it is. One of my favorite aliens.
Don't you think you were a little...
Now, you're just kids. I don't expect you to understand.
No, this is not Grandpa. This is Max. And Max means business.
Ugh. I should have just gone cannon bolted way in.
Yeah, I think you might have made the wrong call.
Who's the big dog now?
I feel like Ben spoke too soon.
It's about time.
Dude, he's like, Grandpa, you're welcome.
Why do you smell like dog slobber?
Oh, of course they're being followed.
Have you ever seen Grandpa this serious?
I've never seen anyone this serious.
This is true. Yeah, Grandpa's even making me nervous. Like, what do you know?
Good Good job, Ben.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Well, not exactly.
So they just found it and put it in a safe?
Finally.
I thought you'd retired from the plumbing business, Mr. Tennant.
Not them.
It's Enoch and those forever knife guys who tried to slice and dice.
How nice of you to remember. And of course,
He's like, how could I forget?
who left the Forever Knights without a castle.
Whatever happened, you brought upon yourselves.
Aren't we the feisty sewer rat?
Nah, he said, I'm good.
World at my mercy. So, I'll be taking that mask now.
Over my dead body.
Oh,
Suggestion, gentlemen?
he said that's exactly what we had in mind.
Hey, what's going on here?
Just turn around, brother.
Run!
Wow. Yo, Grandpa is not playing.
Wait. This way.
Meanwhile, Ben. Dude, I'm still hoping for the day that Ben transforms
The exits.
or is able to transform from one alien directly to another. It feels like a natural evolution of the Omnitrix. Wow.
Boss is my game.
They really got bamboozled.
Grab on.
Well, it could have been worse.
Happens.
We don't have time to fool around, Ben. Get in.
Yeah, that can't be good. Oh, he's going turbo? Yo, this must be really important to Grandpa. Wow.
Come on! Wildmutt? Ripjaws? Somebody?
I mean, Heat Blast.
Fine. Stupid watch won't let me.
This is a job for a plumber.
Nah, Grandpa's about to suit up. We're about to see a completely different side of him.
On work.
Let's go.
Fashion show.
It's my plumber suit. Been saving it for the right time. Like now.
Grandpa's back in the game. Oh, you should have seen that coming, Grandpa. Dude, this is like the most exciting episode we've seen yet.
You want to fight? Picking on someone your own size.
Man, I think it's a good time to transform. That cooldown is really killing you. And what are those lightsabers? They're pretty sick. He said, call a cab. You'll need it. There we go. There we go. I think it's ironic that he fell in water, but a win is a win. Ain't no way he got bamboozled like that. And then got smiled at.
Hold on.
He said, y'all have not messed with this plumber. Dude. This episode is wild. And then hit him with the spike strip. That's some James Bond business right there.
Send in the bird.
But it absolutely tanks your fuel. That's unfortunate.
This is metric. I said I needed a half-inch wrench. Not now, Ben.
I think you're gonna want to see this.
It's the map to the ancient Mayan temple of Ekchua. We need to beat them to that temple.
Wow. He said, forget about the RV.
Ben, can't you go any faster?
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm not used to flying with passengers.
True. He's like, this is a single seater.
Hold on!
Dude, that plot armor is crazy. I kind of like Grandpa's suit, but I feel like it's missing a mask or a helmet or something like that.
Fire in the hole!
And they're already there. They move quick. I will give them that.
There's always a secret entrance to these temples.
Is there really? I mean, I guess when you put it that way.
And what are you doing?
If this thing could show us how to get this far, maybe it could show us how to get in.
Dude, I never thought I'd see the day that Ben is actually carrying the team. Usually he
Would be kept in the
is more of a hindrance.
lowest floor. There should be some stairs nearby.
And Grandpa couldn't even give him a thank you.
And where's the express elevator when you really need it?
Grandpa, where did you get that? Yo, Gwen is carrying. To pull Grandpa and Ben back like that?
Can you say obsessed?
Once he gets that sword, he'll be himself again, right?
Wow. I never thought, like, I've always liked Grandpa, and he's quickly becoming my least favorite character.
Booby traps!
That's fair. Honestly, I feel like Gwen should be the last person to have come on this experience. She's got no powers.
Come on, somebody! Buddy!
No, they need to accelerate. Or maybe cannon bolts.
Jump on!
He's got a grappling hook. Grandpa, why didn't you use that this entire time? Your boy's making some questionable decisions.
Remember when he used to make this stuff fun? I miss the old Grandpa.
A whole bowl of dung beetle stew if I thought it would bring him back.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing he retired. Your boy is unhinged.
This is it.
You really didn't see that coming?
Who says you can't get a plumber when you need one? Without you bringing them on, we wouldn't have been able to get inside the great chamber. I believe it's time to toss the garbage. Legend has it that the eternal pit of despair.
Oh, they're about to hit him with that 300. This is Sparta.
Ben!
Wouldn't want the luck.
That's crazy. Wow, no, that's the wild behavior. I honestly feel like the watch wouldn't let Ben die. Dude, solid use of forearms.
Up next summer.
Hopefully Ben can climb back up in 10 minutes.
Magnificent.
There we go. There we go, Ben. There we go, Ben. There we go. Yeah, y'all really messed up.
Why does that thing look familiar?
It must be Apuk, the Mayan god of death and the underworld,
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
the sword of Ekchua.
Why can't these places ever be protected by, like, guardian of cheerfulness? Is that too much to ask?
Yes, Gwen, it is.
Oh, rock puke!
Rock puke.
Get some.
Nah, write that down. That is a top tier insult. Ben, I don't think you're trained for this. He has thousands of years of experience. It's like Sasuke going up against Itachi. You don't stand a chance. This guy is in no shortage of options. Ain't no way he's really gonna end Gwen. Grandpa, why didn't you use that to climb to the top? If you got jet boots.
I have got to get a suit like that.
I have so many questions. You know, this feels very reminiscent of the most recent John Wick film, in which Keanu Reeves' John Wick continues to fall down the stairs. Well, that's no good. Wow.
I meant to do that.
Not good.
Honestly, the drawback of the Omnitrix never ceases to amaze me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Go after the Achilles. Every MPA player's nightmare.
The ultimate weapon shall kneel before me.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Guess that's what happens when your ultimate weapon is 5,000 years old.
He said, nah, gather the dust. We can reforge it.
Enough. Here.
Grandpa, time to go!
Grandpa, you're making a lot of questionable choices in this episode. I want you to know that. And we obviously know Enoch is not dead.
Glad to have you back, Grandpa.
Thanks, guys, and I'm sorry. You know,
At least he said he's sorry.
and it's giving me a really uncomfortable rash.
Oh, no.
No way I'm flying El Stingo Airlines again.
Oh, maybe the...
You wouldn't happen to know how to fly a helicopter, would you?
Honestly, I don't think there's anything Grandpa can't do. This man has clearly got some serious training under his belt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Episode 8 of Ben 10. Now, I know I've said this a few times, but I feel pretty confident stating that episode 8 might have been the most action-packed, most climactic episode that we've seen all season, even rivaling those of the Kevin 11 episodes that we saw earlier in season 2. And I say this because this is the first time we've really gotten to see Grandpa in many different, like, you know, unique scenarios. We got to see him put the plumber suit on for the first time. I haven't seen that since obviously that flashback that we got, you know, back when he used to be a plumber. So seeing him put the suit on again was actually pretty sick. And then we get to see kind of a different side of Grandpa. While he definitely wasn't my favorite side, this almost like militaristic side, you know, he's like, I want answers, I want results, kind of forgetting about the well-being of Gwen and Ben. I feel like was obviously sides of him that I didn't like for the most part. I really enjoyed seeing, you know, Grandpa in a different light and seeing him kind of be a little bit more serious. Because overall, I mean, mean, throughout a lot of their adventures, you know, there's been a lot more of a lean on humor and comedy in these moments. And, you know, seeing him kind of go into this more serious phase, I think brought a lot of intensity to the show. That was nice to see in a new episode. As it pertains to this episode, seeing Grandpa in that new light was actually really cool. And outside of that, I mean, it was cool to see kind of, you know, the roles change a little bit and see Ben kind of have to carry the team a little bit, you know, through his choices. I mean, we saw him save the day as Forearms. We saw him save the day as the other flying creature whose name I can never seem to remember. Ben was actually carrying. He was actually carrying pretty hard. We even got to see Gwen get in on the action with her epic fight inside the RV. So everybody really carried in a different way in this episode. And we even got to see the return of the Knights of, I don't know, I never know the name of them. I always forget their name. So I just call them the Knights of Tomorrow because it sounds pretty ominous. And so we even got to see the Knights of Tomorrow make a return, which we always knew was going to happen. You know, these guys are obsessed with ancient artifacts and overwhelming amounts of power and all that stuff. So it was cool to see them return as well. And so far, you know, I will say season 2 has done a great job of bringing back some characters that we saw back in season 1, whether that be Kevin or the Knights of Tomorrow. And it has me really excited to see how these characters are potentially going to return, because you think it's, you know, I think it's crazy to assume that this might be the last time that we saw Enoch and the Knights. Definitely not. And so really excited to see kind of them make a return, hopefully, you know, sometime later in the season. Overall, guys, this was an incredible episode. Definitely one of my favorites of the season. You know, Grandpa made a lot of questionable choices, but either way, at the end of the day, they found a way to get it done. And so really great episode. Super excited about what's going to happen next. But yeah, we're going to jump into episode 9 soon. And, you know, I'll get this episode up to you guys as soon as possible. As far as episode 8 goes, if you did enjoy the content, you want to support the channel, dropping a like is a great free way to do so. Comment down below, what did you thought? Out of 10, what did you think about this episode? And of course, subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy Ben 10 and all the other shows that we're watching right now. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.